Hey, welcome back to Paranormal Musings Podcast. This is episode 38, I think. Haunted Fairbanks investigation review. If one of you fine gentlemen, before we finish, could remind me that I have an announcement, that'd be cool in case I forget.
I
Probably
got,
will.
I got you, brother.
Yeah, we got a CFL Paranormal on here, and of course we got the infamous, soon to be famous geriatric on here. So I probably forget after his shenanigans tonight, but yeah, we're gonna talk about the Haunted Fairbanks investigation that we did a few weeks ago. Am I right on that, everybody who was
Yeah.
there?
It feels like a lot longer than that, but time flies.
It feels like it's been like 2 months and it hasn't. But great investigation. I'm just going to speak for myself. I still haven't gotten through all the evidence, but I have gotten some cool evidence so far. So I'm actually I slowed down to make sure I can try to hear everything that's going on, because a lot of it we did not hear. And that's usually how it happens, folks, when you're doing a paranormal investigation. It's not all banging and stuff flying around. A lot of stuff you're not going to hear with your own ears. That's why we have certain equipment that hopefully we get stuff. Doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes, some folks would probably say you lay an egg. Me personally, you get to go do an investigation. You won. So without further, without further ado, take it away, guys. Let's talk about this investigation. Whoever wants to go first.
Before we get started, I just want to say that was an entity or multiple entities that wanted to be heard but not seen. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I like to start out by the drive there.
I was just about to ask you guys about that. How was that drive?
I got a lot of sleep.
Yeah, 13 hours in the car, baby. That. I think I was seeing apparitions when I got there, first of all, because I was so delirious. And we weren't even there yet. They were walking down the damn road. No, I was kidding. No, it wasn't that bad. But that last hour we were in that truck, I was like, all right, get me out. Please get me out of there. Please get me out of this truck.
It was like you were on the airplane. Your ears were popping, by the way.
Yes, they were, man. Actually,
He got cold the moment we hit Tallahassee.
The 4-foot hill that we went over a couple times.
Mm-hmm. Hey, man.
Rich's ears are popping.
So
I don't know why. I don't know.
You guys drive like straight there, or you guys make some pit stops along the way?
No, we did some stops, man.
There were stops. Yeah. For sure, there were stops.
We made some stops. The
13 hours is a long time. Man.
Bathroom breaks, food breaks.
I know that's like driving all the way to North Carolina was same way.
Yeah, I did cross country 3 times, and I think the longest I did was 15, which was a total nightmare.
Yeah.
Driving more than 3 hours is taxing to me, but I couldn't do 13. That's crazy.
Well, I think Eric's got us all beat though, because he used to be a truck driver, so he was all over the country.
Yeah,
he was on it. He was on it.
Yeah, for almost 20 years, that's all I did was just drive cross country, like 18 hours per day. That's against the law now, but that's what I used to do.
Cody,
it's probably against the law then.
No comment.
So did you let Cody drive?
I wish. I'm just kidding. I don't. I did not want to drive. I didn't want to be in the car.
So not only did his ears pop, Rich, but the moment we hit Tallahassee and it dropped below 50, man, he was wearing a snowsuit.
Yeah, I was cold, baby. I was cold. That's it.
That's what we've heard from reliable sources. You were cold.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
That's all we heard for a while.
Yeah, well, sorry, guys. That's just Hey, man, I am who I am. I am who I am.
Yes. He was cold.
You're the fearless leader of CFL Paranormal.
Terry was wearing shorts the whole time. Cody was even wearing a short sleeve shirt. That's a tough guy too. I'm wearing shorts and sometimes a short sleeve shirt. Rich is dressed up like I don't know, an Eskimo. I think he looked like a few.
Hey, dude, I was cold, honestly.
We call them Inuits now.
Yeah.
But no, dude, but it was cool though to pull up on that house. That house is pretty cool, man. It's got the look, right? It's the spooky look. You pull up to this house, it's in the middle of nowhere. It's got, a Dollar General across the street from there, which we lived out of basically, and the Snack Shack, which was a couple, couple houses over that we ate out of.
I've heard good things about this Snack Shack.
Oh, dude, it's pretty good, man.
It was good. It was good.
But so it just looks the part, right? It looks the part. You pull up to it and it's like, all right, this you could, one might say you could take a look at it from the outside and go, yeah, that place is definitely haunted, right? So
like one of them Scooby-Doo mysteries.
You know how you see how you see the windows on the Amityville house and you go, oh yeah, that's definitely the Amityville house, whatever it was. It's kind of something like you look at that and it's like it triggers something in you. But
so you're just judging a book by its cover, huh?
Yeah, exactly. You got it, buddy.
Yeah. Marcus is in the house.
What's up, Marcus?
Oh God, these two goofballs.
Yeah, and Andrew. I don't know if you saw that earlier. Andrew's in the house. We got a few other people in the house. They haven't let us know they're here yet. Go ahead, folks. Let us know you're here. Give you a shout out, and thank you for being with us tonight. My apologies. Continue.
Yeah.
After 13 hours on the road, you finally pull up. Did you guys do an initial walkthrough or something like that?
Yeah. So we were
kind of.
Yeah, we were. I mean, we were all tired, man. When we first got there.
Yeah.
So we had 3 days there, essentially. What was it? 2 days? Sorry, but 48 hours there and what have you. So we kind of put that on the back burner at first. We were just kind of got everything in and just settled down and relaxed for a little bit, and then did some preliminary investigating. But then
we got to talk about before that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, before that, because the owners were there.
Yeah,
and stuff happened before we even decided to do anything. We had to. Oh my God! I saw that. I saw Cordell's face, and I was like, "What's in the chat?"
Something I'm not going to repeat.
Sorry, folks. I look. Oh my God. I saw Cordell's face and I was like, what happened? And I looked in the chat and I was like, oh, our buddy Potter's back.
And where's he been, by the way?
Well, I mean, he says it right there in the chat.
He has been a busy boy.
I'm not going to post it. I'm not going to post it.
Podcast. He hasn't been.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he says what's been going on in the chat, so we'll leave it at that.
All right, well, sounds like fun.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that caught me off guard. That's funny.
So, question for each of you: like when you walked through that door, what did you feel? What was the vibe like?
I can tell you. Go ahead.
So, funny thing is, before we got there, I had a couple dreams, and then it was confirmed, but I didn't feel anything. Didn't feel anything the initial walk-in. Didn't feel it. Now, walking around talking to Sherman is when I saw something upstairs.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
We'll talk. We'll talk about that a little later because I want everybody to talk about their experiences. But that was my thing. I even said it. I was like, I hope I don't see when we pull up what I was dreaming about. And I'll say it. I'll tell everybody later. But I know I told Rich, and then it was confirmed what I saw by Sherman via a neighbor. Yeah, it was pretty weird. Pretty weird.
Kind of like a premonition. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I had a dream. I had a dream
sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you have dreams and you just pay attention to your dreams and you write stuff down. Been doing it for years.
Yeah.
I know how to lucid dream. I was taught how to do that, which is probably a few of my issues. Going back with the person I got locked up and I like to mess with, or the whatever it is. But we've talked about that before. That kind of threw me when he's because I didn't say anything to him that I was dreaming about something, and then he started talking about what his neighbor was saying. I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, cool."
Yeah, I had a dream too, man. Before we went there, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I dreamt that there was a little girl that was inside the house or whatever, and Cody was with me in this dream, and I just remember we were like in the house, and then we had to get out of the house like in fear for some reason, and I don't know why, but that was a damn dream I had. Oh, for the love of Pete!
It is lively in the chat again, and I'm loving it.
I had a dream that one day. That's right.
So, Eric, did you two have a dream?
Believe it or not, I did. I even told Rich about it if Rich doesn't recall. So all three of us had dreams, 3 separate dreams. Mine didn't come to fruition, but I had dreams of a lot of deaths, man, on the property, and it was weird.
That's actually.
I will say mine did not come to fruition either. Is just what a neighbor talked about, but never saw what I was dreaming about for sure.
I think I know what you're talking about. The next door neighbor, the one straight to the left side. Yeah, that's pretty freaky.
I think that's pretty.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Cody had a dream.
Well,
I didn't have any dreams.
No,
I don't remember any dreams.
So apparently this episode is sponsored by Totino's. Got it.
Well, you know what's funny, Potter? While we were there, so your dream is actually accurate. We had dinosaur nuggets with pizza rolls while we were there. So you're making sense, buddy. Man, you're a psychic.
We're gonna have to put you back in the home, sir. I don't remember or recall such a nourishment.
Yeah, I didn't eat dinosaur nuggets.
So, who wants to break down your first day / night on property?
Well, Rich and Cody fell asleep early.
Yeah.
I believe it. I mean, look at Rich. He works hard and he's elderly.
Oh my goodness!
Hey, man,
we did a lot. We did a lot of stuff before that happened.
No, we did. We did. Actually, I was tired, man.
I'm just kidding. So Terry and I refused to go to sleep because we kept hearing stuff, knocking, walking, voices. We would follow it to a room. It would disappear. We'd hear it in another room. So pretty much the entire night, while the snoring was happening in another room, Terry and I were following something we couldn't see. And it was pretty intense the first night.
All right. So what happened? All right, before the end of the night, did we hear about what happened from you folks at the beginning of the night?
Yeah.
Before we hear about the end of the night.
Yeah.
You're right. I got ahead of myself. I always do. You know that.
So I can tell you that it was cold.
If I had $1 for every time Rich said I'm cold, I think we can make it to Georgia and back.
Well, hey man. No, so all right, so we walk in there. Terry sees something on the stairwell. I see it as well. I go up there. Like this is after walking in there. Sherman was there and he was kind of explaining to us what was going on. Terry sees it and he goes up there. I go up there because I thought I saw it as well. And the funny enough thing is that where we did see that the shadow or whatever we saw on the stairwell is where most of the activity happens in that place. Is right when you get up to the first level of the flight of stairs. So that started it off right there. Like we immediately saw something out of the. Just immediately. So there was, and then everybody was unpacking and all that stuff, and we brought it in, and we're getting everything ready, and then we set up all our cameras and stuff because I brought my IR cameras with me, so we set all that up, which was very interesting as well. There's a funny story behind that because there was an apparition that we caught on camera. Which
man, I almost forgot.
I even want to know?
Oh, we're gonna talk about it.
Oh, we're talking about that. I wish.
That was a good investigating though.
No, it was very good because we were able to debunk the apparition. It was great.
We want answers.
I almost forgot about that.
Yes.
I'm not hiding anything, Andrew. Cut it out.
So I set up the IR system or whatever, and Terry and I both see, we see this shadow thing on the steps. I heard something. I went up there to go chase it, and I didn't see anything. So, but later on, Terry, he'll tell you that he went through something in that area. But there was on the cameras that I put up. I put like a camera in between like the banisters on the the stairwell, and it was looking like forward into the was that Nettie's room, I think they call it.
Yes.
Nettie's room. It was looking in there, and so we're setting up. I get it all hooked up, and I go and I check just to make sure the views are good, and I'm looking at it, and I see like this clear like dangly thing like just floating in the air, and I'm like, what is that? I start freaking out. I'm like, dude, it's an apparition, man. I'm freaking out. I'm like, guys, get over here. Everybody comes over. They see it. I was like, someone's got to go check it out. And I think Eric was the first one to go down, wasn't he?
I went down there to go look.
And he goes down there and he doesn't see anything. He's looking at it. He's like, where is it? And we're like directing him, okay, a little to your left. All right, look forward now. Like he's waving his hand in front of me. He's like, is it here? He's like, guys, there's nothing here. And there's like something floating in the air, like right next to him or whatever. So I was like, dude, there's something there. I was like, look for a fucking spider web or something. And no spider web. We couldn't find anything. And then I think, Cody, did you go down next?
I went down next to try to look at it.
So we all like had one person at a time went down to back up each other, right? Just to, verify we're in the right spot, looking at the right thing. And Cody goes down. He doesn't see anything. Cody's like waving his hands too. He's like, where is it? And I'm like, I'm directing both of them like where to walk to find this apparition. But it's like sitting right in front of him. So finally, Terry goes down and he's looking at it. He's like, dude, there's nothing here. I was like, shit. So finally, I think it was like 20 minutes later, I went down. We're all down there. And I found a little piece of hair that was on the camera right in front of the IR light, man, that was translucent. That looked like a damn apparition.
Yeah. I shined 2 different color lights in that area, and I'm like, I don't see anything.
Yeah, dude,
I didn't have these on my face either.
No, I was.
But
I can't see without my glasses.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man,
Rich found it. And as soon as you found it, it was like, oh yeah, it's right there.
Yeah. It's like, dude, it's right there, man. Debunked.
Yeah, you can hear us in the phasm I have on the bottom. You can hear it's all like debunked as we're walking upstairs.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. That was funny.
Great, man.
It took all 4 of us to find a hair on the camera. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I was running around rooms. I was looking everywhere. I'm like, where the hell did it go? Yeah, and it ended up being a hair.
The spirits were like, what are these fools doing? I'm not even doing anything.
Oh man, so that was it. So that happened, and then man, we set up everything, and then the night just kicked off from there, man. There was a lot of knocking going on around there. We heard knocks, which I actually debunked some of the knocks, not all of them, but some of them. It's an old house. There's a lot of wood in that house. The heaters were on, and the heater coils, when how like when you have a heater on, I guess you ever turn on one of those space heaters, and you hear it, when it turns off, you hear the crackling in it or whatever, whatever. Yeah. So that's what we were hearing on some of it, not all of it, but on some of it. And I only found that out because I walked underneath one right when it got shut off, and I heard it like right by my ear. I was like, oh, that's the knocking. So we debunked that.
That's a noise I know too well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Paranormal Mustangs. Let's go to Sally House.
I was gonna say
Paranormal Mustang.
Mustang Sally. I like it. Mustang Sally.
Lots of horsepower, Terry. Lots of horsepower.
Mm-hmm.
A horse, of course, unless you're Mr. Ed.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, the knocks, like Rich figured out which as I'm watching through stuff, you can tell now what was the heaters or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you hear all those other noises around it.
Yeah.
And I think it kind of threw us off a little bit because we were hearing both.
Yeah.
And it's like, what is that noise? And then it's like, okay, it could be that. But then you're hearing these other noises. It's like, well, those aren't the freaking heaters.
Yeah.
But it was, I don't know, it was just a lot of noise, like a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah.
And some of the noises were pretty awesome because they were not machinery.
Yeah.
They were from like vocal cords, which was cool.
Yeah, even had me swearing. Had me swearing for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say a little later Eric can talk about one that happened.
Yeah. Oh, I do remember.
And I think one of us heard it upstairs.
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
I do remember when we first got there. When I was setting up, I was putting my little Phasm cam in the closet, and I don't know if my eyes were playing tricks on me or not, man. But there was like this shot, like so there was blacked out like black curtains on the window, and I saw like it felt like I was looking at something like 3D, like it was being projected off of that, but it wasn't moving. If that makes any sense, you know what I mean? It was like in front of it, like 3 feet in front of the black curtain as like a black mass, but it was like blended in with it, but it was out in front of it as I walked in there. And I was like putting my camera down. I was like, dude, is there something there? And I was like putting my hand through the freaking shadow of whatever it was, but it wasn't moving, and it was staying right there, like in the middle of the closet between the window and me. But it was there. But I was putting my hand, it was the weirdest thing. And then I told Eric, because Eric was like just outside the door. I was like, Eric, do you see this, man? Am I going crazy or whatever? And Eric, you saw it, didn't you?
I actually walked into the closet and it felt like it was face to face with me. It was
That's
weird.
What I'm saying. That was weird.
Yeah.
It was the weirdest thing, man.
Yeah, it was a weird feeling. It's like something was there, but you couldn't tell. Like it felt like our eyes were playing tricks on us, but I can't really confirm or deny if someone was there. It was weird.
It was like it was drawing its shadowiness, for lack of a better term, off of the freaking the curtain. It was weird. Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, it's like you could see the figure in the closet. Mm-hmm. It actually looked like a short, childish figure in the closet, just sitting there looking at you.
Yeah, it's pretty damn spooky. Actually, I don't know why I was trying to touch it, but it was crazy.
Well, if you don't recall, it did wake you up the next day, but that's later on.
Sometimes you just got to touch things before asking why.
Yeah, hey man. I put my arm through an apparition, whatever.
Didn't even buy dinner first, man. That's terrible.
Well, since we got that far, I guess I'll so when we got there, Sherman was and his wife was there too.
Yeah.
And they were talking to us, and I walked around with Sherman a little bit. We were at the foot of that stairs. I don't even think we were there for 10, 15 minutes.
No.
Upstairs, there is a bathroom, which we didn't know at the time it was a bathroom. But there's a door there, and it's got like the slats, you know what I'm talking about, where you can like kind of see through.
Yeah.
And that's where I saw the behind the door, the shadow walk by. And as I'm talking, I'm like, hey, somebody just walked by up there. It's like clear as day. We're talking and I'm looking and then I see something walk by. And I told those guys about it.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, man.
I don't know about you guys, but whenever I went to use that bathroom, they had 2 mirrors facing each other, and I was always looking in one to look in the other one. Man, I tell you what, late at night, my eyes play tricks on me, and I saw stuff all night long in that bathroom.
Yeah, they really tell you not to look in mirrors because of that very reason.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you tell me not to do something,
say-
I'm going to
yeah.
do it.
I say, why
Hey,
not? I say, why not?
Exactly.
Remember, guys, life
Hey,
is too short
here
to
you
not
go.
do it.
That's right.
Hey, I got something for everybody. I've said it before. We go in there with all this equipment and we want to go talk to spirits and whatever in there. What the hell are we afraid of?
That's exactly.
If you're gonna go in there, go full, bro.
What am I afraid of? Normal people.
Go full. Go full. Don't go there. If you're scared, if you don't want to do stuff, why are you there?
Okay, and tell me I'm wrong, but both of you, all 3 of you guys, Eric will do it. I'll send Eric. Eric will do it.
Yeah. Jerry would do it.
And Jerry will do it.
See, that sounds like if they're not going to volunteer me, they'll volunteer Eric. I get it.
Yeah, we still with
Jerry will do it.
I will.
So Cody, what did you think when you first went in there, buddy? When you got there?
Well, when I first entered in there, I don't know if this is because of the foundation of the building, but like once you enter, you feel like unbalanced. Like I don't know if it's because the way it's built, but like once you enter there, like you could tell it's weird. It feels like you're kind of shifted, but you're not.
Like your equilibrium's thrown off.
Yeah, like one way or the other. But like if you look at the ground, it looks fine. So
yeah, that's right.
Didn't somebody mention that it felt like that?
Cody and I did when we first walked in.
Yeah. I didn't feel it, but somebody mentioned it, and I started paying attention.
Yeah.
So before Cody continues, I think we should start bringing a leveling kit just to put on the floorboards to see if the floors are level and debunk exactly what he's talking about. What do you think?
You could. Are you gonna lay it down every 3 feet to figure it out?
I will. I will.
Maybe cat balls.
The cat balls, man. You just put the cat balls on the ground. See which way they roll.
Well, none of them rolled that night, so.
Hey, because I did something to those suckers, man. Because I am not freaking you lay them down and then they roll around and everybody's like, oh my God, it's haunted.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Terry,
Not doing that.
Terry sanded down his balls.
I made sure those cat balls were actually sitting on something so they wouldn't move on their own.
Yes,
It would actually have to be moved. Which so far I have not seen any light shining. The red ball didn't move at all. So unless when we were sleeping, it got launched down the stairs and then it, something put it back. But I don't think that happened. But yeah, there's a trick to the old cat balls. There's a reason they're made the way they are to light up like that because you want your cat to play with them, and just a little tick makes them go off. Which means, folks out there, when you lay a cat ball down and you didn't bring a level in like Eric does and lay it down every 3 feet, it could move. And there's a little device in there, and every little slight movement, it sets it off. So make sure you put something under it so it doesn't move.
That's right.
Unless something actually moves the damn thing. So there we go with the cat balls.
Yes, and we came up with a pretty good solution to that, man. We are now selling some. So go to our shop, and we've got some black napkins for sale. They have a little ghost on there, and it says Paranormal Musings Podcast. That is the new ghost hunting stuff that we're selling, guys.
It's got a target on it.
Yeah.
Place cat ball here.
Oh my God, I can't deal with you guys tonight.
Cat ball, put your ass here.
That's it right there.
Oh.
Cat
I'm
ball
about to go to dark space. So, you guys ever watch South Park with the chef?
Hello,
Oh my
children.
Yep.
You want
Chef.
Chef's chocolate salty
talking
ball?
about balls, and he's got a really famous song. I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we do. You're not going to sing it, are you?
I don't think you can sing that on air.
Okay, please don't sing it.
I'm not going to.
All right.
I did think about it, but no, I'm not going to.
The fact that I can hear that song in my head says it all. I hate it here.
Oh my God. Chef, I haven't thought about that guy in a long time. Rest the soul of homie who played him.
Isaac Hayes.
But okay, back to paranormal.
And I said monster.
The first day, what else happened?
So it took a long time to set up all the equipment, which everybody knows. And then, once that was all done, we started hearing stuff, walking into rooms, trying to see if we could entice something to come out. And, it was interesting. Well, we did go to the snack shack and ate, brought that back, which was really good. Came back and continued our investigation.
So, Eric, what you're saying
how quickly he trails. He's like, paranormal, snack shack.
Were you there for the Haunted Fairbanks House, or were you paranormal investigating the snack shack?
Well,
Eric was all about the snack shack.
I was. And Dollar General.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Must have been
oh my God.
I said, I ain't giving you no treat, Fitty, like that's monster.
All I know is the first night, it did not want to be seen. It was messing with us. We kept following it around all night long, and it just kept playing with us all night till we decided to go to sleep ourselves.
So what time did you guys?
What about that camera equipment? That was the camera system in the house
that was in there.
Yeah, because Eric's brought it up a few times that we're chasing stuff around, but that had a big thing to do with it too.
It did.
Yeah. At one point.
So the owner of the house has 10 cameras set up throughout the entire house, and it's motion censored. And whatever it catches, apparition, the whole screen on that one camera will start turning red. And we would go downstairs and take a look, and we would follow it downstairs, and then it would be upstairs. So we'd run upstairs, and then it would be back downstairs. So all night long, we're sitting there and looking at the camera system, moving from room to room. And I honestly think still to this day, it was messing with us the entire time we were there for the first night.
So you were running.
So funny, Marcus says the haunted church. We had a church, actually. We figured it out. It was a church right beside us.
Right next to us, yeah.
Yeah, we thought it was an abandoned building, but it was actually a church that's being used. I think Sherman said they use it. I forgot. I guess Sundays. I don't know, but they use it.
Yeah, they're still haunted.
Rebuilding.
Yeah. So you guys were chasing something all night long, right? While we were sleeping.
So the
I wouldn't say all night long because we did try to go to sleep.
Yeah.
We definitely did try to go to sleep, and you kept hearing stuff all night long.
Yeah.
And then in the morning we'll get to that part because that was kind of freaky. Because once I got up, that was freaky.
Well, yeah. So I'm just going to jump to that point right now.
Before you go there, Terry and I were up to like 3:30 in the morning, just following whatever it was throughout the entire night, and then. Go ahead, Rich. You woke up, and what happened after that?
I woke up and had to go to the scary bathroom, and I went to the. So I was walking to the bathroom, and it was cold, and then that I walk by this closet, and I hear something in there. It's like scratching or something. I'm like, okay, what the hell is that? So I stick my head in there. I'm like, is anybody there? And I hear. Like something run up on the floor, like run up to me. And I was like, holy crap, man. So I immediately ran into their room. I'm like, guys, get up. Not knowing that they just had went to sleep like 2 hours before that. And I was like,
did sleep.
It's going crazy.
Yeah.
And Terry's like, Yeah, man. We know. We've been doing it all night. We know.
Just listening to noises and all this all night. Like you couldn't get any sleep the first night.
No, man. There was
No.
no sleep, man.
We actually stayed at the banister. I was just going to say, we stayed at the banister of the stairwell, just listening to the entire house after we figured out there's no way we're going to catch it. So we stood there for about 15, 20 minutes. And man, the stuff that we heard, it was pretty intense, man. Walking, knocking, it was crazy.
So
I'll tell you, dude, when I heard that in that closet, honestly, I got spooked. I got spooked, man. I was like, okay, there's somebody in here, man.
So Rich definitely took in his pants. Got it.
When I finally got up and walked over there, remember I stuck my head in there. I got like half my body in there, and that sucker ran up. And I'm pretty quick, bro. I could be like a mongoose. I didn't know that at the time. I pulled back. Rich laughed at me because he was like, "Bro, you moved." Like I didn't expect it to come at me. And I was like, well, shit. He said that he heard it walking around in there, and that sucker came running or walking up, and it startled me. I was like, wow. It was noisy in there.
Yeah.
And then like it was weird, but that's what I was saying about the noises though. You didn't know what was what because then the wind started.
Yeah, the wind started blowing.
And then it was blowing the door, and you can hear the little rattling or whatever. And then it just stopped. Once the wind stopped, it stopped. But that was wild because it wasn't coming from the door on our left. It came straight down the middle. Yeah. And it was just like, what is that? Yeah. That one freaked me out the second that happened. I was like, wow.
Me too.
Like something's in there. I'm awake now.
Yeah, motherfucker. I was in pitch black on the way to go use the bathroom. I'm like, what the hell? I heard something out here. I was like, holy shit. I was like, let me get these motherfuckers on. Get up, bitches. Get up.
There's something in the closet. We're like, oh my God.
I know. I was like, oh God.
Leave us alone.
Sounds like you guys had a wonderful time there, man.
It was cool, man. It was cool.
It was an experience that we'll never forget. At least I won't. It was pretty amazing.
I definitely wish I could have been there. That sounds like a great A time.
So I will say this too, man. When we first got there the first night, I was I kind of sometimes before my investigations, man, I'll go and like meditate a little bit just to open my mind a little bit more. And immediately when I did that, man, I connected with I saw like a little girl, like playing, like doing something in the house or whatever. And when you know it, man, like later on, we would, that would relate to some of the evidence that we picked up, man, on that investigation, and that would be the next night. But yeah, man, it was pretty weird.
Yeah, when you did that, and then you were talking about a little girl.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I totally forgot about the tricycle.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if there was a little girl in here. And then I don't know what it was. I think I looked at it or something. I was like, hey, Rich. And then later on, I remember I said, hey, Rich, you said something about that little girl.
Yeah.
The reason it's in there is because there's a story that there was a little girl riding her tricycle upstairs. And it was like, oh, crap. He said he saw a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes sense that people are saying this. Not the little boy that's there. Everybody knows about the little boy. But the story, people are saying that there's a little girl who rides the tricycle upstairs.
Yeah.
And you saw a little girl, and it was like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was immediately who I connected with, man, when I did that. It was a little girl, immediately. Yeah. Like, it wasn't even like I just got into meditation and it was like, all right, after a little bit, she came through. It was like, boom, immediately the presence was there. It was like fast, boom, and strong, man. It's crazy. It was cool,
there was also a supposed haunted doll there as well. It looked like Raggedy Ann. Brought that up to our room as well. Put that on that tricycle just to entice the little girl.
Yes. She sat on that tricycle where I could see every time I rolled over and opened my eyes, there it goddamn was. It's like,
There was a
son of a
reason for
bitch.
that.
Son of a bitch.
You know,
Well,
it's funny because I don't think you guys even ever noticed it because nobody said anything. Because when you guys went out of that room the next day, I took that doll off the tricycle and put it by the door, and nobody said anything. So, and I totally forgot.
we noticed it when we went in the room because I think I asked Eric if he moved it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
I don't remember.
And
You
then,
guys
and then I put it in a different spot back on top of it.
Yeah. Because I remember I opened that door, that closet door.
Yeah.
I was like, if anybody's in here, come on out. Yeah, we didn't put two and two together at all, but it's like walked in and it's like, hey, did you move the doll? And then it's just keep it moving.
I was like, always, I'm not gonna mess with him right now, man. I'm doing
always this. Rich trying to play a prank.
Hey man, you know me, buddy. That's the way we do it.
That's the second time you've had a doll and done something.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna start Rich a haunted doll collection.
All right, let's do it.
So before we get to the second day, I'll go ahead and tell a story about the neighbor.
Yeah.
So a few times I had a dream about a lady outside in the carport, under the carport by where those trash cans are, looking at us, smiling as we drove up, waving, and it wasn't nice. And she had her little blue dress on or whatever. And Sherman said that his neighbor saw a lady out in the yard who smiled and waved at her.
Well, yeah, oh, that's
there. Yeah, and that was like, oh crap! Like, this is probably who I've been dreaming about. But since I've learned about that place, I've said it before we even decided to go there. I was like, that place has called me. I just needed to get there, but I remember saying, I was like, I hope I don't see the lady waving at us because that's just gonna freak me out. I don't get freaked out, and that's gonna freak me out. But then to hear about the neighbors saying that they've seen this lady that's not there, smiling and waving in the front yard.
Pretty fucking creepy.
That was weird.
Well, that was weird. That lady since that time, and then seeing that lady knew it wasn't real, and she refuses to look at the house because of that situation.
There are people who will. It's a one lane, but it's two lanes, but it's a one way. I should say it's a one way. And there are people, he said, they've said that when they get near his house, they make sure they're in the furthest lane when they go by because they're afraid of the house.
Yeah, he did say.
I was like, I don't think there's anything to be afraid of.
No, but
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Yeah. I ask a lot of questions. So everywhere we went that entire trip, I would ask locals, and every single one of them, and Rich will attest to this. You guys are crazy for staying there. Why are you guys staying there? You guys are nuts.
Yeah. People are afraid of that place. And if you do what we do, it's not scary. But if you don't, I understand it.
Yeah, if you're not, exactly.
So their entire town is afraid of that one house?
Yeah, pretty much.
And there's apparently other places there that are maybe more haunted, but you're not allowed to go in.
Yeah.
There's a lot of plantations there.
Yeah.
So this is old stuff. You've had slaves there. You've had guaranteed death, guaranteed brutality. I mean, someone's going to leave an imprint. Someone's going to leave an imprint. And it's probably going to be more than one. You know, there's going to be a lot.
Even if the records don't know the history of the land does.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, the history, and I'm sure you guys will see it. It's been on TV multiple times, and I think Cordell's frozen now.
No.
Yeah, he was cutting out a little bit. I didn't get his question, but he came back. He's frozen again. There he is. He's good.
Yeah, well, the history. What was the female? The female ghost hunter that went there and did
the Dead Files.
The Dead Files.
Psychic. Yeah, she's a psychic.
72 slaves murdered and killed on site. They got that one guy buried standing upside down. The Indians that were killed there, all three of us, probably Cody as well, have done research, and all that's true, man. It's all true. A lot of death and hatred and want to get revenge on that property.
Yeah, a lot of blood left on the land. I can imagine it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some natives. There's some Native American stories around there, which I saw they talked about on the Dead Files. Um, the one psychic, when she went there, I think she was part of the Dead Files back then.
Yeah, Amy.
Amy, and when she came there, apparently she saw a bunch of people standing outside, like in a circle surrounding the house. They weren't alive. So yeah, the place is, you know, I think while we were there, we were like, oh, we heard this, we heard that, and it's like, okay, yeah, maybe, but then when you start going through stuff and hearing what was actually going on in that place, it's like that place is active as hell.
Yeah.
Just random stuff going on. Which a little later I'll talk about some of the stuff I've heard so far. It's crazy. Like there was stuff going on in that place that we didn't even hear. We didn't even hear it.
In my opinion, you tell me the same. It was more physical than it was anything else. And what I mean by that is none of the REM pods went off. Well, actually, the REM pod one time went off. Everything else was just voices, knocking, footsteps. I mean, you could hear stuff that I haven't heard anywhere else.
Speaking of voices, I posted it. There is footage of Jerry hearing a voice as he walks by a room, and we caught it.
I literally, everybody else was on the other side of the house, and I always like separate just to try new things, I guess. And as I'm walking back towards the group, I don't know what I heard, but it literally sounded like it was in my right ear. And I was like, and I'm not going to cuss on the show, but I was like, did you guys effing hear that? Did you guys hear that?
We fucking cuss all the time, so it's okay.
All right. Well,
yeah, Eric, come on, man.
Shit. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys fucking hear that? I don't get startled by very many things on this planet, but that
you were startled.
Oh yeah,
you were startled.
Literally, it was in my right. It felt like it was in my right ear. It was right there.
I listened to that multiple times, watched that multiple times because I remember when it happened because two of us said something. I think we were actually upstairs.
We were upstairs, yes.
Okay. We were upstairs, and one of us, when you say it, one of us is like, "I heard it." Yeah. And then, or what was that? And then somebody heard a banging.
Yeah.
But there's no banging on the video. Like you don't hear a banging on the video, but you hear that voice coming out of that back room when you walk by.
Yeah. A lot of the videos and clips you guys have posted from there have been pretty crazy.
Yeah.
The first night, we tried to go to bed, and I had to do my little boy thing. I was like, "Hey, I gotta go take a leak, bro." And I go in there, and I took out some of that footage so nobody had to hear the waterfall, the waterfall, and but I walked back in the room and I was like, "Hey, bro, are you in here like breathing hard?" Because it sounded like something was moving around outside that door, and then I heard a breath. And then going back, looking at footage, we caught it. And when I first heard it, I was like, "Oh, that sounds like a scream." And I kept going back. And I was like, "No, that's not a scream. That's an actual breath." So we caught that breath. But what I didn't hear and what we didn't know we caught was maybe 45 seconds later, downstairs near the camera, it sounds like a deeper one.
Really?
Which I posted that with it. You watch the breath scene, and then a couple seconds later it's black, and then you hear that. But it was deeper, and I was like, "Wow!" So I've watched it a few times. I'm just like that. I was so happy when I heard it because I was like, "I know I heard it. I know I heard somebody breathing outside that damn door when I'm just trying to take a leak."
Yeah, I remember.
And we caught it, which was cool. We called it, which was cool. And
Yeah.
but that was like us trying to go lay down. We were talking and stuff, listening for stuff, and just going to the bathroom. And it was letting us know, like, yeah, you're not going to sleep tonight. I'm here. And yeah.
How many times did I wake you up, Terry? Man, something's sitting on my bed. Something's on my bed.
Yeah. Your bed moved.
Yes.
It got pushed. I think it got pushed at one point. Like the mattress was shifted.
Yes. So
we came in and the mattress was shifted.
Yeah, it was weird.
You know what else we caught on camera too, man, which was pretty crazy, and this should go on the bloopers reel. That last step of the stairs was a doozy.
Wait a minute, what? I haven't gotten that far yet. What happened?
And me and Eric and I both suffered the consequences on that one because I was.
Oh, I cannot! I cannot wait,
dude.
Did you post it? Did you post it?
No, I didn't post it. I saw it's on the camera.
I will. I will. Once I see it.
When you post it, tag me in it.
Yeah.
Please.
So I was the first.
When I see that,
I missed that whole freaking bottom step, dude, and almost went down. And then, like,
oh my god!
An hour later, Eric comes down and does the same exact thing. He misses the bottom step.
Yeah. So I had one of those cameras that Terry gave me, right? And it messed up my depth perception because I couldn't see. So as I'm going down, I thought I already hit the last step. Well, it wasn't the last step.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened to me, man.
Luckily, Cody was there, and he was like, "Eric, you all right, man? You all right, buddy?"
Well, we got Cody on some bloopers too. Actually, we got
what?
Cody.
Yeah.
Oh man,
yeah,
man, I haven't gotten that far yet. Now I'm dedicated. Now I got to see all these.
That mirror that was on that wall, the mirror. Let's just say
the black mirror.
Yeah, the big one. When you walk in the foyer,
up.
On the first floor, right when
you get on the first. Okay.
Yeah, right outside of Nettie's room. Well, no, it's a little bit down from Nettie's room, but that mirror.
Oh, what's his Herd's room?
Yes, correct.
Mr. Hurd.
Yeah, that mirror was a stopping point for everybody to stop and look at themselves and correct whatever they needed to correct. And
really,
Cody wanted to flex in it, and he was like, putting his arm up, and Eric was checking his face in there. He's like, and he looks, he looks up like this, and he's like,
I do that because I want to make sure that it's shaven properly right here. See?
Wow.
Oh, it was great, man. It was great, dude.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah, bro.
You forget the cameras are rolling.
Yes.
We don't even think about it. And it's even.
And I'm sure Sherman got it too because his camera is upstairs facing down.
That's what I was gonna say. What's even creepier is you got a husband and a wife watching us the entire time we were there.
Oh man.
Yes. The answer is yes. No.
Well, yeah, no, that was cool. So let's all right, so moving on to night number 2 here.
Yeah. How was the second day for you boys?
Yeah, man.
Well, it started out dinner at the Snack Shack.
Eric, you get $1 every time you mention Snack Shack.
I'm just playing, man.
Dude, that'd be a good drinking game. You have one shot for every time Eric mentions Snack Shack.
No, a good drinking game.
Eric loves that place.
Every time you say you're cold.
No, Eric loves food. That's just what Eric loves.
Yes,
I do. I ate so much candy on day number 2. I haven't eaten candy that much since I was 18 years old.
It was 100 years ago, right?
Yeah. But night number 2, I mean, of course, Sherman came over. We did the interview. You guys remember that?
That's the night we set up and did the interview with Sherman, and he walked us around the house and all that stuff. And
took pictures from the outside, learned a little bit more about the history of the place.
Yeah.
And then once they left, we started night number 2 of the investigation.
Yeah.
We actually did a session underneath the stairwell.
Yes, this session. And
yes. That was during the day, right? You guys did 2 sessions.
We did 2 sessions. We did 2 of them.
Yeah, because you did one during the day too.
Yeah, Eric did the first one, and I did the second one underneath.
So you did it under the stairs. So you got
which when you guys did that, I'm not going to talk about what you guys experienced because I want y'all to talk about it. But me and Cody were upstairs.
Yeah.
And then we came down and we started hearing, I don't know what the hell we were hearing up there, but we were hearing stuff upstairs.
We heard everything upstairs.
Yeah. We were just sitting there like, what is going on? Like, oh, that's right. It kept moving us. It kept moving us. We kept going from room to room. That's right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Rich and I did it under the stairs. Yep, as Potter's stating. But long story short, so I did my Estes method in the afternoon. Rich did his at night. And the ironic part is it answered every question almost identical to exactly what I was told. Rich was told the same exact thing. I don't know if it's the same entity, but it was so weird to have the same responses with two different people underneath the Estes method.
Yeah, well, the thing was this too, is because remember, we even pulled out the spirit box just by itself in the Dr. Fairbanks's room, and there was nothing. It was dead air. There was nothing coming through. We couldn't get anything. I even switched. I went from the SB11 to my direct link, and then back to the SB11 from the direct link. We weren't getting anything. And as soon as we got under the stairs, that thing lit up like a Christmas tree, man, and it just started talking like crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Does this place have?
We got. Don't know. Oh no, I don't know.
We felt it.
Like a basement.
I don't.
Or like a.
No, there's no basement.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I didn't see an entrance to. I mean, I'm sure it's got a crawl space like any other place, but
I
don't think it had a
house
basement.
it was on concrete blocks. It was elevated, so floodwaters would go underneath it back in the day. So there is no basement, but it was an elevated house.
Yeah, and
you got to remember too. And you got to remember too, that house was lifted up and spun around the opposite side because of the highway back then that was built. So if there was a basement, you ain't getting down there anyway.
I do remember Sherman talking about that when he was on the show.
If there was a stairwell going down, it was on the opposite side after they turned the house around. So I don't think there was one.
With Rich being there putting water on all the stairwells, I wouldn't trust any of those staircases to begin with. I'd be afraid that we would slip and fall.
Yeah, because
putting water on them. See if it
somebody poured water on some of the fucking steps. Outside steps.
I wonder who that could have been.
Yeah. Fucking what was that guy, the science guy's name?
Yeah, Bill Nye.
Bill Nye.
Guy.
Fucking kid, I'm gonna make some fucking ice.
Yeah. You got the two other old idiots gonna walk outside and get dropped.
Hey man, have fun on these fucking investigations, and what's the point? What's the point?
So then, you guys were more part of this than I was, but you guys did a session under Henrietta's closet, a live session, and you guys got some pretty.
Yeah, later on that night. Later on that night we did one. I want to go back to the stairs though. I want to hear more about these Estes because there was some cool stuff happening.
Well, I'm going to tell you, when I did it, I don't know about Rich. I was blindfolded like we do during the Estes method. Not only did I hear voices, but I saw faces. I don't normally see stuff, but I could actually see faces of individuals coming through to try to talk. So many people would try to talk at the same time. And in my opinion, I don't know if Rich felt the same. The strongest person was the one I could hear at that point. And it was a weird experience I've never felt before.
Yeah, you had to get out of there.
You guys had screams.
Huh?
You guys had screams both, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like Rich said, I got to a point where I was overwhelmed with all the voices, all the faces. I took everything off. I had to walk out. I literally had to walk out. Yeah. Overstimulated.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a scream when I was under, man, and that kind of weirded me out a little bit. And also got, the little girl's, voice again over that thing. It was nuts. It was absolutely nuts.
With the SS method, you know what you're getting into, though.
Yeah. That's just there's underneath that. There's something going on underneath those stairs. I can tell you that much. What? I don't know, but definitely.
Sherman said so when he cleaned the bottom of the stairs out, under the stairs,
Yeah.
he had there's a few psychics or whatever they like to be called. I don't know, so I'm just going to go with the word psychic. So sorry, folks who do that if I'm messing that up. Mediums, stuff like that, won't go in there.
Yeah.
There was one. She opened the door, said no, close the door, and and he said that. It was like, oh yeah,
And this is under
somebody's
the
going under there, and under the stairs. So what we failed to talk about is what's under there.
Oh yeah.
And what happened under those stairs. They had a priest come in.
Yeah, that's right.
There's some Bible verses under there and stuff like that. And people won't go under there.
No.
The mediums or whatever, they feel whatever they feel, and they're like, they choose not to deal with it. Close the door.
The priest went in there and actually put some Bible scriptures that's talking about the devil stay away type of a thing. I can't remember the exact Bible verse, but it's to keep them under the staircase and prevent them from going into the house.
Yeah.
So it's basically confining them to one space.
Correct.
Right.
And guess who went in there?
And we left the door open. And everything, and
entire time.
Was it you, Eric?
I don't think whatever this priest was trying to keep in there was roaming the house, but
no, but I was dared to go in there first, and of course I went under there the first time, and it, like I said, it was an intense moment.
That was an active part of the house, man, for sure, absolutely, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And which is wild is there was a few times we heard noises around that area. And then Eric had to walk past that. And then you hear out of the other room, which wasn't a room before. It used to be the porch. It used to be the back porch.
Yeah.
And he renovated it. And everything I've seen, nobody's gotten much out of there. But, we called it a voice coming out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Jerry walking by. I was like, hey, let's mess with this guy.
Yeah, that was so that was crazy. So that second night was also the night too that I got that girl's voice on recording. And I have that posted actually. I posted that on, I believe, TikTok. I think I put it on.
You put it on TikTok, yes.
Yeah. That was the girl's voice, and we all react to it. What the fuck was that? Did you hear that? What was that? All of us, we all reacted to it. And clear as day, I caught it on video. It's probably on. I don't know if it was on yours, T, the girl's voice.
I haven't gotten that far yet. I'm still on the first day because I still got I got 2 cameras I got to go through. So I'm still on the first day, almost there.
Yeah,
almost through the first camera, I should say.
I don't know how you guys do it because that's literally, like Rich was saying, almost 50 hours worth of video, audio.
Remember too, man, we forgot the first day, man, one of the most important things, that flashing we kept seeing in the room. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, dude, that flashing. And Sherman showed us the video, remember?
Yep, he figured it out.
Yeah, it was a freaking battery-powered candle that was not on, mind you, that kept coming on, and turning off.
Kept coming on. And it wasn't just affecting your room. Yeah. It was affecting the other 2 rooms upstairs because it was flashing. The cameras were flashing in all 3 rooms. Yeah.
Terry, guess who was sleeping during all that flashing while you and I were watching this going on?
Oh yeah. I think we actually went up there and said, "Hey, did you guys see that flashing?" Because it was in your room. It was in your room. You guys were out.
We were done, buddy. We were done. That's what a 13-hour drive does to you, my friend.
Drains you.
And don't forget to tell people that we left at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Don't forget to tell people that I got up an hour earlier than you drove. But anyway, and Jerry was driving.
You're right. You're right.
You could have took a nap.
Yes, I missed it.
I stayed up all day. I got up early, and we were up till 3 o'clock. Actually, I think it was more towards 4 o'clock in the morning.
You know what? I'm gonna give you guys a cookie. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna send you each a cookie.
Yeah, we're gonna give you a cookie because you brought it up. Nobody was messing with you. Nobody was messing with you. And then you try. I'm like, okay, game on. Let's go. We left it alone.
Man.
You were tired. You were cold. You were snuggled up like a little bear.
Oh, not the bear, man.
All right. Well, I know Cody's been quiet. So, Cody, tell us something else, man. Give us some more of your experiences.
Well, I will say the cameras were crazy. That's what probably interested me the most, because every time we look at them, something was going on, motion, whatever, and then we go to investigate it, nothing. Come back and go again, and it just it's basically running away from us as we try to beat it. And
did anybody take pictures while you guys were there?
I think you took pictures.
Yeah,
we were actively investigating, chasing spirits, so nobody thought to go grab a still camera and take pictures. There, Cordell. Here's your sign in case you weren't listening. We were actually investigating and looking for stuff.
That was weird, man. How that motion kept going off.
Look at me. I'm investigating. I don't need to take photos.
That's right. We don't need photos.
I mean, we got video footage.
Yeah.
So no, we didn't have to actually, but
I did take some stills on my phone. Not a lot.
Yeah, I got a couple stills on my phone.
Yeah.
So yes, if you want to know the actual answer, yes, there were photos taken. Didn't get anything on them.
Well, I took pictures of the backyard and that little tree line in the back, and I can't make it out. I don't think there was anything there, but it was pretty neat.
I think I think if we all just sat there and ran around and took pictures, we wouldn't have got anything anyway, because it ran our asses around the goddamn house.
I did.
It was, we weren't going to get it.
No.
We weren't going to get it because it made fun of us the first day, I think.
Yeah.
Like, look at you idiots. And the second day, not so much.
Yeah.
Not so much at all the second day.
Yeah, no, not as much as this first day, man, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, the first day was just like, Jesus Christ, please stay still.
Yeah, if I don't recall, Terry, at night before you went to sleep on the second night, I think you and I and everybody else was a little upset that we didn't get what we wanted, and we were trying to tell it to come out and show themselves. You don't remember that?
I don't remember being upset that they wouldn't come out, but
you
were up. Wait, hold on. You were upset that they didn't come out?
No, not upset, but I
was.
want to see more.
Always want to see more.
I'm just messing with you, buddy. I'm just messing with you.
Apparition to jump in the bed with him.
Yeah.
See more butts.
I think a few times they might have. They might have a few times. I didn't hear. You know what? I didn't hear the screaming behind him like I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
I didn't see the hand, the porcelain hand.
Yeah.
I was hoping for that, but didn't get it.
But overall, it was a great experience. I will honestly say that there was something there, and I'm not going to say I want to drive that long again to do it, but if we all decided to do it again, I would enjoy it.
We are going to drive that long again.
I will make sure I can make it this time.
Yeah.
I think at least 2 more times you're going to drive that long to do it.
Yeah.
But
maybe longer. I don't know.
Both trips are actually longer mileage wise, but I honestly think that we should get like some sort of really nice van this time and rent something
like a camper or something.
Something nice, yes.
Yeah.
Jerry cannot handle it. He wants something nice. And you know what? I'm with you, brother. I don't blame you.
Dude, we could be sleeping in the back on that one, man.
Yeah. I'll give you this, man. You drove the whole time both ways, and I was in pain not driving.
Oh yeah.
I didn't have the right foot moving every once in a while, getting that cramp going.
I'm not saying I'm in as bad a shape as you, but I can honestly tell you, being 52 years old, I'm really, really glad Rich had to stop the second night because I don't know how much further I could have gone either.
You did a good job, bro. Yeah. I will say that, Eric. Yes, kudos to you, brother. Kudos to you, brother. You did a good job. Because, man, that sucked.
I offered multiple times to take over the wheel, and he was like, no, I got it.
Yeah, he wouldn't let nobody. But you know what? The trip there was actually fun. I know I took a couple naps. Yeah. I think Cody took a couple naps.
Yep.
Rich, I don't know if you took a couple naps. You could have took one when I was napping. But
I stayed
but
up.
It was fun, though. We had a good time. It was that trip back that really...
Oh my God!
Both days, it sucked.
Yeah.
Driving,
especially the second day. The second day when we kept seeing the red line, on the highway that started before we started moving.
Yeah,
like 6 hours away, and it was still there.
That was the freaking accident that was on 95. Yeah.
Oh God, that's awful.
I had to take a detour around it to go. I had to drive 14 miles around to get around it.
Yeah. Then when we were at Rich's house, the emergency helicopter flew over.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So whatever it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm just glad we stopped, man. I'm glad we stopped because I needed that. And I was feeling better the next day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got some rest and got up and left.
And then one of us made a friend at where we ate. Not really made a friend. Maybe pissed him off. I won't say who, but may have pissed our waiter off.
You mean the night?
The bartender.
Demetrius. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I tend to have that. I don't know. I'm a very vocal guy, and I guess I was overly vocal.
There may or may not have been some alcohol involved. I'll just say that.
May or may not have been. May or may not have been.
Irish.
You can neither confirm nor deny any of that.
Trying to Irish up his coffee.
Yeah.
I'm just really glad that everybody on here knows who I am and understand that I don't really mean anything by it. But the people that don't know me take really bad offense to some of the things I say.
You seem like the kind of person.
Wonder why.
I like this guy already.
It was like I think I looked at Rich. I was like, I'm gonna leave her a good tip. What about you?
We all did.
Yeah, we all did. Yeah.
But I will say,
she's been dealing with some stuff. I'm gonna leave her some money.
Yeah.
I will say though, she did have a smile on her face when we were walking out, and I honestly think that's because she was happy I was leaving. But at the same time,
I'm pretty sure she had a smile on her face when we were leaving.
She had a smile on her face because we all tipped her a lot of money.
Exactly.
We tipped her, and she's I think both. We gave her money, and then she was like, "He's leaving."
I hope I never see him again.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, guys.
That was a good time. I was laughing. That was a good time. That was a good time.
That's just me, man. I can't help it.
Yeah.
You can't help being you. We
no.
So let me ask you this question then: the Haunted Fairbanks House, is it haunted?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, is it as haunted as people want it to be because they watch TV? I don't know.
Yeah.
But like I said, we're finding stuff we did not hear with our own ears. The place is haunted.
Yeah.
So,
like to me, the place is haunted. I know I saw something. You heard something, then I heard it.
Potter's offended.
We heard some stuff that we couldn't figure out.
Yeah.
Some stuff we figured out. Saw some stuff we figured out. But I think it's haunted.
Yeah, me too.
So
man.
I'm gonna go around the whole podcast room. Each person, scale 1 to 5. How would you rate your experience? Start with T-Man.
Not talking about everything that happened, I would give it a 4, 3.8 to 4, because there is stuff that I haven't talked about, experience wise, as far as being in the room, laying in the bed, and Eric, when I told you there was something above me.
Oh yeah.
There was stuff that happened that it's just an experience, so you can't prove it. But I think it's haunted. I definitely think it's haunted.
Rich?
Yeah, I give it a 4 as well, man. I give it a 4 as well. It's definitely something going on there. I had a good time. We did go there to do the investigation, yes, man. But also, and I say this time and time again when we do all these things, sometimes it's about seeing the towns as well, man. We got to see some cool
yes.
stuff there, you know what I mean?
On the way there and out of there, we saw some cool stuff, man. We saw history.
Yeah, it's a whole way of life out there that I didn't know existed like that.
It's not about the destination; it's about the adventure you have on the way.
Exactly it, buddy. Yeah. So that was.
What
cool,
about
man.
you? What about you, Cody?
I'm probably gonna have to go with the same 4, maybe 3. It was definitely interesting. I think a lot of things could have been debunked, but there's also a lot of things that we haven't even discovered yet because of the hours of footage that we have on the camera. So it's kind of in a midpoint for me. I will say it was very fun to just get out and have fun. That's it.
All right, and finally, Eric. 1 to 5.
I'm not gonna lie, it was a 4.25, man. That Snack Shack made it a 2.25. And,
I fucking knew he was gonna say the Snack Shack.
I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? Rooming with Terry, I learned a lot. The camaraderie.
Pause.
I don't mean that in a bad way. I've never been anywhere. I've never been anywhere.
Wait till you see that footage. Wait till you see that footage, Rich.
I can't wait.
I've never been anywhere where I'm sleeping and I feel like something's on the bed, and I'm like, Terry, is that you? And he's on the other side of the room. I can honestly say that it was a 4.25. It was amazing. Yeah. I enjoyed every minute of it, and you know what? The memories we made, I will never forget.
That's right. You and Terry.
I didn't make no memories, bro.
Don't ask, don't tell. What happened in the bedroom stays in the bedroom.
Oh God, man.
Giant capital pause.
I'm just messing with you. But
dude, we got to the hotel. We got to the hotel. Eric's like,
I remember.
I spent the last 2 days in a room with you. I'm gonna get my own. I'm like, good, because I was getting my own room.
I remember that, dude.
Wow, what the fuck?
Yeah, because remember the lady asked me, she's like, how many rooms are you getting? And I was like, well, we need one. I said, I don't know about these two. And
I was like, I'm getting my own.
Terry's like, no, I'm getting my own room, man. I'm getting my own room.
We both had the same idea. As much as I love the guy, we all needed our privacy that night.
He's I love sleeping in there with you for the last 2 days. I was like, I'm getting my own room, bro. You know it. We're not even going there.
Oh my god.
Being in a haunted place, cool. In this hotel, absolutely not.
Well, that's why we got the bed for you, man, at the other place.
Jesus Christ.
Big giant bed.
I cannot.
Yeah. Last week, we got you a bed, Terry, but you refused to stay.
Oh my god. Oh, it was a good time. We had fun. Oh, and we made some fans. Oh my god, I forgot. Made some fans in the was it the giant dollar store or whatever on the way home?
Yeah. It was
I think we were in
Dollar General Marketplace in Mississippi.
Yes.
Mississippi.
Yep.
Yeah.
Made some fans.
Yes,
gave out some stickers and cards. Yeah.
So Terry gave him stickers and cards, and after we were done with that, I had to use the restroom. So I'm walking in, and they're all arguing. I want that sticker. I want that sticker. Why do you guys get the stickers? It was pretty funny. Like they've never seen people from out of town before.
Well, probably because not a lot of people roll through there. unless they're on their way to Fairbanks. You know what I mean?
Hey, you guys are.
And,
you guys are
we're wearing stuff. Yeah, we're wearing stuff that had ghosts. Like I think I just had the hat on, but I think people were wearing stuff that had ghost stuff or whatever.
We were all geared up, man.
Yeah. Somebody had something on, and they started asking questions, and she came out to the truck. Like I had to go through equipment to get them.
Yeah, yeah. We had to open the back of the truck. Remember?
Yeah. Oh, before that though, damn, that reminds me. Somebody was out like in the field by the parking lot, just walking around, lost.
Yeah.
Who was that?
I don't know. That was some random guy. I don't know.
They're picking up rocks.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I was like, what is he doing?
Oh my god.
Just walking around, picking up rock.
You know,
I know what you're doing. You're looking for some good rocks.
Yes, rocks hold energy, my friend.
Yes. I'm there for you. You were looking for some good rocks, but it was fucking amazing because it was like, oh, look at the guy. Like Rich is just randomly walking around out in this weird parking lot out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, that was it. The things we do for fucking paranormal investigations, my friend.
I think I yelled. I was like, "You good, bro?"
Yeah, you did. I will say, man, that I made somebody's day with those rocks. I'll tell you that much.
Well,
there you go.
You know what I mean?
There you go.
You know,
there you go.
A rock a day keeps the doctor away.
That's right. I wanted those good Mississippi rocks, man. You know?
What kind of rocks you talking about there, homie?
Yes.
So now that we're done with the Fairbanks house, Rich, well, what's the next big thing we got coming up?
The next big thing. Well, we just did the Heard Opera House. That was just kind of a quick one. But the next big thing we got coming up, my friend, is the Waverly Hills Sanatorium.
Absolutely.
You gotta loop me in on that one because I gotta request that those off.
Okay. Yeah, it's May 20. It's Memorial Day.
It is
Memorial Day.
Actually, I
Memorial
put it in my calendar.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't forget. You said May, right? It was
May 24th.
May 24th through the 27th.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah.
Well, instead of driving up in one day, we're going to take an entire week to get up there so we can take our time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 hours a day.
Who's getting the RV?
Actually, I did find some really nice, really big passenger vans that have couches and TVs and stuff in there. And just going to see how much it costs to rent one of those. But I'm thinking something like that.
Yeah, that'd be epic.
Yeah, so we got that May 25th. I'm really excited about that, actually, man.
Me too.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
We do have some other guests coming with us.
Yes.
We will have the 0 hour people coming with us.
Yep.
They will be there.
They will be making their way there.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Right on.
Yep. Look out for that.
T-Man, I believe you said you had an announcement.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, good job, Cornell.
Yeah, good job, because I forgot too. I'm trying to. Oh, yes, we do have an announcement. Yes, thank you, because I totally forgot too. So starting next month, we're going to try to make this the third Friday of the month. It will not be live. It will be pre-recorded, but we are going to watch a movie, study a movie, and then talk about a movie and put it on there. And then we'll rate it 1 through 5, what we thought. So we'll talk about what we liked about the movie, what we didn't like about the movie. If there's stuff, if we liked everything, then we liked everything. But it's definitely going to be horror. Definitely going to be some paranormal ones in there. Definitely going to be some 80s movies because that was the best time for horror.
Yeah.
Yes,
They
it
make-
was.
Yeah. They don't make documentaries about the 2000s. They make documentaries about the 80s because that was the best time in horror where they could do a lot of stuff. And guess what? There wasn't that CGI crap that when they put it on, you're like, nowadays there's a few people who do it right. They do CGI and then they do the puppetry. But a lot of the stuff out there is crap. But back then, they had to work. They had to work.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at it now, some of the stuff here, I giggle because I'm like, wow, that does not look good. But you know what? Awesome. It was an awesome time for horror. And this is something I know I mentioned to Corey way back when we started. I wanted to do something like this, and I don't know. I don't know why I got a little push to do it in my mind, and then it was like, okay, it's gonna happen. Got to make this happen. I love horror movies. I'm a horror fiend. I would say almost every day I'm watching something horror related, horror themed.
Same.
And I'm really excited to do this. And hopefully we can watch some stuff that people haven't watched. And they see this and they go, oh man, I should check that out. Or not. They may be like, I really don't want to see that, especially when we do the Dill Live episode. Just saying that's coming. The bloodiest 10 minutes in horror history. There's a lawnmower involved.
I got
A push mower. There's a push mower involved.
Oh God.
And the person who made this hold on, I'm sorry. The person who made this movie is very famous. Was not famous back then, but he's very famous for movies about hobbits.
Hobbits?
And he made this movie, which is one of the bloodiest horror movies ever.
Really?
The last 10 minutes. And it's a funny horror movie. But go ahead. I'm sorry, Eric.
No, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just had a question. Back in the 80s, I used to watch a show called The Faces of Death. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yep, and they have also been debunked.
So that's okay. I never really paid attention. So most of that's fake.
The whole thing's fake.
Okay, good. Well, then I won't bring it up anymore. Then thank you for your.
You cannot put something on film like that, sell it, and not go to jail.
Back in the 80s was a different time. I didn't.
No, because there is a movie. There's a movie in the future that we're going to watch that they sold it as real, and the guy actually got arrested. He got arrested. It has something to do with some cannibals.
I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, the Cannibal Holocaust. If nobody's heard of it, and the guy got arrested because they actually, I think it was he's an Italian. Because you had the Italian Giallo, which are some of the best movies ever, and got arrested and had to prove that it was fake.
Wow.
So when these came out, they tried to push it as real. A lot of people caught on real quick, like, these aren't real. They weren't real. They were awesome when we were kids. It was like, oh my God, did you see that? They were eating the monkey brains, and no, they were all fake. Every last bit of it was fake. The alligator didn't eat people. It was all fake. You can't do that and not go to jail. And it doesn't matter if it's the 80s, the 70s, the 60s. No. It was all fake.
Are you going to let the fans determine what you watch on a weekly basis, or how are you going to determine what you're going to watch?
No. Nope. We're going to watch it because we want to watch it, and then we'll put it out.
I love it. I love it.
If we said, hey guys, tell us what you want us to watch, we would never watch it all because everybody likes their own stuff.
Right. We're not trying to watch some mainstream shit. We're trying to watch that stuff that people don't know about to get it out there.
Yeah, I look.
Those. What's that?
Ron Jeremy's movies.
Oh my God, the hedgehog. He brought up the hedgehog. He's in a few very bad horror movies, by the way.
Oh God.
Rick,
he's in a few very bad horror and some comedies. He's actually in some comedy. The old hedgehog. Oh my god, that's classic, bro. You brought out the classics. Jesus Christ, Rod Jeremy. He was friends with Sublime.
Was he really? That's funny.
Yeah, they put him in a video too. They put him in a music video.
Yeah, I saw
that.
Yep.
He's a terrible pizza delivery boy, though.
No, yeah. Jesus.
Oh my god, the hedgehog. That is awesome, man. He is classic.
Yeah. That is all right. I think we've gotten a little too
all right.
Yeah.
All right. That was I think most of Fairbanks.
Yeah.
I'm sure we didn't get to a lot of it, but I'm still going through stuff. Rich, I don't. You still going through stuff? I don't know. Yeah. So as I find it, I'm gonna put it out, and then once I get through the still stuff, I owe you a bunch of video sent to you, so you can do what you're gonna do with that.
Yeah. I'll need the camcorder stuff, man, for sure.
Yeah. And so yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing little tiny clips out as we get it. I did not know this, and I love this movie. I'm gonna have to go watch it now.
Yeah, Boondock Saints.
Damn, that's an awesome flick. I didn't like the second one, but the first one's awesome.
I like them both.
But yeah. So we'll be back. I have to send a message out to somebody. We may have a special guest coming on next. That I got everything now. I need to mail that out to them. They were the winner of the contest we had before we went to Fairbanks. They said they wouldn't mind coming on, so we just got to work that out. In May, I think the beginning of May, we will be on someone else's podcast.
Yeah,
we got invited to come on. Another team who he does podcast also. He reached out, said he watched a bunch of our podcasts and wanted us on. He likes having other podcasters on, so that should be fun. We'll have somebody that does what we do, and won't give the name out yet. Once we get it all set up, and then he gives us a time. I think we have a date. We just need a time, and then I'll ask him when he's going to push it out, and then we'll start pushing it out. But that should be early May, first week of May. I believe the 4th, May 4th. May the 4th be with you. That's correct, right. Because Rich did bring that up. May the 4th be with you, which is a freaking holiday. That is a holiday. So that should be fun. That should definitely be fun. I am a nerd freaking falling through, if you only knew. But yeah. So CFL Paranormal, welcome aboard again. Eric, Cody.
Always a pleasure,
Jerry,
man.
Eric.
Nice to see you guys again.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll see you again.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah. So if nobody has anything else,
wait.
I think we can close this out. We've managed to do another hour and 30 minutes. I don't know how we do it.
I think Rich has something to say.
I did. Don't forget, I think we're doing the Stringer, man, the week before we go to.
Yes, sir. To
Waverly. So.
Get me looped in on that one. I got to go there.
May Stringer, Waverly, and
in June.
Yes.
And then the
Paracon. The Paracon. At the end of July, there's a Paracon. So, yeah, good times.
Not to mention the investigation after the Paracon, right in downtown Brunswick.
Yeah,
I don't know if we've got. Did we? I don't know if we've got that figured. Yeah, I don't think we got that figured out yet.
Yeah,
it's still in talks.
There we go with me sticking foot in mouth again.
Eric's a terrible magician. He shows his hand well.
There might be a snack shack around there.
Yeah, it might be a snack shack.
There better be a snack shack.
Well, at this point, yogurt should not disappear.
All right, before Eric gives up any more secrets, Cordell, you got anything to say?
I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. Thank you guys for tuning in to another wonderful episode, and stay spooky out there.
All right. Happy haunting, fam. Or hunting, whatever you want.
Yogurt.